Welcome in, Taurus. So welcome to my channel and welcome to your next 2 weeks. All right, we're going to take a look at love, see the energy you're in and who's coming towards you. Plus, I'll look at Aries through Pisces, right? The person that's on your mind during your individuals, I always dive a little deeper. Take a look at their thoughts, feelings, any actions towards you, and a bonus yes, no at the end. All right, so make sure to say happy birthday to Virgo if you want to win a personal reading. That's all. You can do that on any video. All right, so let's dive in, Taurus, and let's see what the cards have for you today. Believe it or not, I just had my hair done, and you cannot tell. All right, but anyways, let's do this. Taurus. You've got the Fool energy. Taurus, like ready to get on that train. Taurus is ready to skip timelines, skip town. Where are you ready to go? All right, maybe some of you just like, I'm getting this. It's like you may be surprising your people. All right, you may be surprising because there's something about you. You're doing something out of the ordinary. You're doing something different than what you normally do, and it feels. Maybe you don't know it. Maybe you don't notice it. You're just like, no, I'm just doing my thing. But your person is eyeballing you like, what's changing over here? So I don't know, maybe some of you are deciding to just go do something totally different. Maybe you have gone silent. Maybe you are going on a trip, or maybe you have decided to, you just feel different, right? Well, it's showing up in your reading today. I was actually doing a meditation last night where we jumped on a subway train and skipped timelines. So I kind of feel like maybe if something feels a little off or weird, right? Maybe you have. I really do believe in that. I believe we switch timelines all the time, but you may be just, going down a different path. All right, so your energy, there it is, the Page of Coins, all right? So you are giving off kind of a new vibe. All right, maybe you're in this new energy. You're ready for something new. This could even be some of my singles going. I'm just ready for. Come on, I'm ready to go somewhere. I'm ready for somebody who's ready to go. I'm ready for this opportunity. But either way, you've got this. This is what you're attracting in. So you're attracting in. Not only that, you're attracting in money. Okay, so I will throw that out because I'm pretty sure this is cliche, but my Taurus like their money. All right, but this shows a new opportunity, a new person coming your way, somebody coming in that really is studying you, really wants to figure you out. All right, so we're gonna have to dive into that a little bit. What is your obstacle right now? All right, so it does look like your focus is starting to be plans for the future. You are on it feels like you're just taking it one step at a time, but you really are making some sort of solid movement in your life. Plans here moving. So maybe things have felt a little stagnant in the past. Maybe you got tired of the stagnancy yourself. You got stuck in a situation, you got stuck with somebody, you got stuck in a problem, and you're just like, you know what, somebody's got to get our way out of this. And there's this turn that's happening with you where you're learning something new. You're learning a new tactic on how to approach a situation. And it looks like it's panning out for you because you're starting to see better opportunities come your way. This here is amazing. Like, this just feels like, all right, something, I have to take a couple more steps, make a few tweaks, but I'm actually seeing movement come into my life where I can see a finish line. I'm starting to see possibilities here. So this could be what you're coming into in the next 2 weeks. Remember, we are doing the next 2 weeks. The energy coming towards you, look at this, the 10 of Pentacles. All right. So I don't know, this is one of these things where, you're doing something different and somebody here has got more investment in you. Somebody's going, you know what, I want to put the piece in. I want to, so it looks like you're going towards a stronger union. All right. This could be an investment, deeper commitment coming in. Somebody here that wants to invest in this connection. All right. So you are building something solid here. Some of you guys might be going, oh, I wish this was me, but I'm telling you, maybe you woke up on a different side of the bed today, and you completely shifted tracks, and you're on the timeline that you want to be on, right? So let's see who. We got the 7 of Wands. Somebody coming in to holler at you. Somebody's like, well, somebody here is actually, you're making somebody here a little nervous. All right, so it looks like somebody here is coming towards you that's like, I hear you, I'm going to step up. But somebody, if they put you on hold, or there was any kind of block, or there was any kind of tension going on between you and somebody else, this is somebody that is really, you've got them stopping and really studying you and taking a look. All right. You may get somebody here, remove a block. You may get somebody here that comes in a little bit defensive. That could be their tactic. You know, they're wondering why, you know, you're not trying to break the block, or why you're not saying anything. They could get a little defensive, like, what are you up to? You know, they could start, who knows what they're, well, I'm going to, you know what, Taurus, I have to clarify your cards today, because this deck here is bringing out a whole nother story here. All right, what do they want? We got the 3 of Wands. Somebody wants some serious movement. And we got the 6 of Pentacles with you, what Spirit wants you to know. All right, so again, Aries energy here and is showing through. And I just did Aries reading too. You, whatever you're doing, whatever tactic you're using, if somebody has pushed you to a point and kind of, this is like boundaries here, and it looks like you may have gone silent or backed up a little bit and started making plans for something different. Maybe somebody put you on, you know, in this place where, you know, I've got to do something else. They're pushing me away, right? This is somebody's got their guards up that you're dealing with here. But what you're doing, Taurus, is what you're making this person get, you know, question themselves now and go, maybe I need to take a look at myself, because now, you know, Taurus seems to be doing something different and I'm not getting the same results that I was getting before. Now it looks like your person's getting a little bit anxious and stressed out that you might be moving on, or you might be you know, giving off a vibe that you're losing interest and you're focusing on yourself, or you're focusing on, you know, talking to other people. All right, so I am feeling that here from this person. So let's take a look at you with the Page of Coins. All right, you're either, you know, just ready, like I said, ready for something new, and somebody needs to improve. Somebody needs to step up. Step their game up. All right, you might be dealing with somebody who's intense, somebody here that gets defensive whenever you know, approach them, you know, with a situation. And maybe this is where I am kind of feeling like my Tauruses may have shut down a little bit with, I don't know what to do next, you know, but your quietness, your silence is speaking volumes to this person and something you're doing. All right, so we got the 3 of Swords. So somebody did kind of hurt your feelings a little bit, or some, you know, it feels like you're just trying to do what you feel you're supposed to do, right? You're just kind of taking this time to yourself, working on yourself, working on the situation, taking one step at a time, moving forward. All right, and I do have the Page of Pentacles here too. All right, so you may be waiting for some sort of reconciliation or apology from somebody. And, you know, this is very rare, but, you know, maybe it is you, Taurus, that feels like you owe somebody else an apology because your person feels a little defensive. You know, maybe you said something that triggered your person. Will pull their card. But either way, you are showing up as being kind of hurt, right? It feels like, you know, you've just got this, I don't know what to do, but I'm trying to fix something. I want to fix something. I want to make this work. You really want to make it work with this person. Regardless of their walls, that you must really know this person has a big heart deep down inside, or there's something that you feel is incomplete. You just see this person as your long-term relationship. And I've got the Lovers card here. So you are deeply in love with this person, and this person may really be triggering you. All right. So your person is showing up as the Seven of Pentacles. You got 3 sevens showing up, and that's 777, very lucky number here, and 22 right there. All right, so you know, somebody, you may feel like somebody is rejecting you or somebody has pushed you away, and that's where the 7 of Coins is. You're kind of shutting down and wondering if, you know, you need to give up on a situation. I don't think your person wants you to give up, but that doesn't mean that you've got to try any harder. Your person needs to let down their guards. This is Mama Frankie coming. Your person needs to let down their guards and come in, because I can feel your energy, and it looks like you would do anything to make it right. Yeah, play the lotto, Taurus, right? It's like $1 billion or something like that. Your person feels like they need to bring some peace to you. So I am seeing here, you know, if I took something out on you, if I said something, or if I was aggravated and I pushed you away, if I was defensive, it does look like your person was not rejecting you, but they have an attitude. I'm going to throw it out there. Your person has a little bit of an attitude, and maybe doesn't want to admit they're wrong, you know, or they were wrong at the time. And so they may have gotten triggered, but it does look like they're used to you coming in. They're used to you always knocking on their door. They're used to you always checking in on them. You're very consistent. All right. And that's what I love about you, because there's no question about it. Right. But that's for some reason, this is not working for you anymore. This last time or something really hurt you. All right. And you hesitating to reach out to this person has got them really thinking something's wrong here, because Taurus is not poking in like they used to. Taurus ain't coming back around. So, you know, and I've got the 5 of Cups. So they're starting to feel guilty. They're starting to feel bad for something they said or did. And you know what? Good for them, right? You know, this will maybe change the situation around, right? This could really, I'm telling you what silence will do, guys. Silence, silence, silence. You know, and it's really gonna turn the situation around, because now you got this person's like wondering what the hell you're up to. All right, the outcome here is the 3 of Wands. It's like, you know, I want to still see where this is going, right? So that a little singing a different tune. All right, they could be coming to see you, hanging out. You guys might make plans to go somewhere, take a little short trip. You know what I mean? But there's a quick switch of a tune here. You know, somebody's definitely taking a step back and really thinking about what has happened. The 6 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles, what Spirit wants you to know is whatever you're doing, you've got somebody going, man, I'm starting to realize I should have gave more to this. I'm seeing how much Taurus gave to me, and I wasn't always giving back, or I wasn't always appreciative, and now I'm missing them. All right, so we are seeing here somebody really coming in and saying, you know something, we got to do something different here, and maybe a gift coming in. Maybe you will get that, you know, we're going to get back together, but there's new rules here. You know, you're setting the rules, you're setting the tone. But I do see a person coming in to maybe shake hands, maybe kind of reconcile and apologize, which I hope, if this is your reading. All right, so we do have the full moon coming in. Let's see what the full moon energy is. You have Gemini and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's really strong in your reading. You have a Libra. You know, so let's see this full moon. Yes, remember to hype the video. If you don't want to like it, just hype it. All right. The energy is gaining momentum. So this reading is for the next 2 weeks, Taurus, right? And so whatever you are doing, I just keep doing your thing, because it really feels like you're making somebody nervous. You're making somebody anxious, that you are just, they may have, again, like with Aries, they may have just poked you a little bit too much, you know, and you're finally like, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not going to keep trying. I'm not going to keep trying to fix something if you're not going to, you know, put forth, if you're not going to let down at least one of your walls. You got to give me something here, right? You know, so your person is kind of intense. You definitely have different energies. but there's something about this Lovers card here that's in the Seven of Coins that's telling me your person is really starting to see other ways, other options for this relationship. They're seeing the doorways open up and where this can go. And you do have the Ten of Pentacles here. So I'm going to wish you luck in that this does turn out in your favor. Now let's look at Aries through Pisces and see. We're going to dive in a little bit deeper and see with your person. All right. Aries through Pisces. All right. Their thoughts, their feelings, any actions, challenge, any messages. All right. Woo. I gave in to temptation. All right, Taurus. I'm going to do one more deck because I want to see the potential of the relationship. All right, Aries, you're connected to an Aries. I have a Star card, the Eight of Swords. They know they disappointed you. They may have even lied to you. All right, you're conflicted with an Aries, but you feel a pull to them because, you're both very attracted. There was someone else interfering in the relationship, and they were trying to hide it from you. But we do see you're the one, all right? So they're very attracted to you. I see some growth coming in, manifestation. They're still desiring you. This person may even be manifesting a second chance with you. And so your Aries here is still connected to you, wanting to reach out, maybe matter of time. All right, so Taurus. Seven of Cups. Look at you. Question. You got another 7 here. So sevens, guys. Sevens. And you got the 8 of Cups. Look at some of you Taurus. You guys are being pulled to walk away. You're starting a King of Swords it. All right. You're over here looking at the facts and being like, you know what? I'm starting to see things differently. I just am. I mean, I really do. I care and I still see possibilities, but you're being pulled to really look at the facts, But this doesn't mean, like you saw your reading just now, you and another Taurus, right? This pulling away could possibly be what's bringing you guys together. You are the person of my dreams. So you and Taurus, and I am seeing a shocking event, fast changes, and a new chapter. So just as you're walking away, somebody here is running back to you. All right. We have Gemini, 8 of Pentacles and the Moon. So it may seem like they're up to something. They're just focusing on themselves. You may be feeling hurt. You feel like it's over. They're kind of keeping you guessing and they know it. And it feels like they're focusing on work. They're focusing on themselves. They're just trying to, keep themselves together. They still have feelings for you and they can see themselves with you in the future. But right now it looks like they just want to focus on themselves. Lots of challenges between the two of you and you guys constantly clash. They frustrate you because their focus is on their work more than it is on the relationship with you, and you keep giving it another go and it's getting nowhere. But the fact that this person tells you that they can see a future keeps you hanging on and holding on, and maybe this person knows that you won't go anywhere, and so that's why they just keep you guessing, keep you hanging. Cancer, we have the Devil card and we have the 4 of Cups. They might be dealing with a drinking addiction or depression. We have the Knight of Pentacles, right? It's a slow moving situation. and I gave into temptation. All right. So they get bored, they get stuck in their ways, and they make bad decisions. Right. So it looks like they're coming back around to make another promise, right? Trying to fix things. But this might be where you put yourself first, because the cards are saying focus on your health. We have Leo, we have Queen of Pentacles. Leo's all about you. The Magician card, very attractive. They want to work on this. Queen of Swords. It looks like you and a Leo really on the same page, really making important decisions for the future. All right, it says I abandon people to make myself feel better. It looks like your Leo may fear abandonment. And so if there is a running back or a running away, or they shut down a little bit, it is because they're afraid that you're going to leave them. But there may be a conversation about this. I am seeing Saturn energy, so delays in tests, but this has stability, this has grown, this has a slow and steady, right? And this relationship can mature over time. Virgo, we have the Temperance card. You and Virgo over here, we got this, right? We and Virgo with the King of Pentacles. All right, so it looks like you and Virgo, a very strong couple. All right, very passionate, very stable, bringing something to balance here. This is like a power couple here. They feel empty without you. So if you guys are taking a slight pit stop, it's only to make you value each other more. All right, taking charge. I see stepping into their power and stepping up and making this real with you, right? So if you're taking a temporary, kind of chill moment, all right, it's only going to empower you guys. Libra, Six of Pentacles, Libra's Seven of Pentacles, and it's really weighing on them. Your silence is weighing on a Libra, and it looks like I wish I could take it back. I wish I didn't say what I did. I have regret, and now I have this intense, I'm jealous. I don't want to see you move on. You're triggering a Libra. All right, it looks like a Libra coming back in pretty quickly. Scorpio, Page of Cups. Scorpio is opening up their heart. I mean, they are really trying to take the steps. It looks a little wobbly. It looks like you guys go back and forth, but you guys got it made. It looks like hand in hand, you both are on the same page. All right. There may have been secrets in the past, but it looks like you guys are going to work through them and create your dreams together. You guys mirror each other. You guys confuse each other, but you guys also love each other. Sagittarius is Six of Swords, and we have Knight of Wands, and we have the Ace of Swords. So Sag headed towards you pretty quickly, very passionately. So they want to see, there's so much I want to tell you. They want to see where this relationship is going, and I see a lot of luck around you, a lot of growth around you, a lot of movement around you when it comes to a Sagittarius. All right, very intense connection there. Capricorn feels at home with you. All right, they want to build something solid, stable with you. And the Six of Wands. So whatever you and Cap are going through, you guys got this. You guys are on a mission. All right. And, it's saying here this was just a fling, but it looks like, no, it's not. I was holding on still, and it turned into more than I thought. So communication coming in, some news coming in. They're thinking about you. Maybe it was supposed to be a fling, but you guys were like, wait a minute, this is definitely something more here. Aquarius, Queen of Wands, the Empress card, and the Chariot card. All right, so it looks like Aquarius here wants to see you guys move forward, wants to see growth in this relationship. They're very drawn to you, and they want to return. So you got an Aquarius here who just needed a little bit more time to figure out what they wanted. And we got Aries energy, very fierce, assertive energy coming in with an Aquarius. And Pisces. Pisces over here are taking a break, thinking about their feelings. All right, the Hanged Man. So they might be still a little bit silent, but something's changing. All right, Destiny was taking us down different paths, and I see, but you feel at home with me. So we may be taking a short break. We might be going down different paths, but it looks like a Pisces doesn't know. They're just kind of in limbo right now. All right, so things are still changing between you and a Pisces. All right, let's see. Yes or no for you. Yes, thank you for reminding everybody. Please hype the video. Please help my videos grow. I'm trying to reach 70K here. 60K, actually. 70K. 70K. I'm going to go with 70K. All right. And it's time, guys. We got to get me going out there. You gotta help me out here. All right. And I love it. I love you guys. I love the support. Let's see, yes or no. I will be going live with Arthur again on the 21st. You've got a maybe. You've got the 2 of Wands, all right? So this tells me the ball's in your court. It's up to whatever you want. As soon as you make, you know, the decision, it looks like plans coming in, and it could go either way, right? I love you guys. And hopefully you come hang out with me with Gemini. I'll see you soon. I might change the time for a few minutes, but you guys are awesome.